Yeah, shalom Israel. Today we're going to be bringing out a lesson on the harlotry of women in Babylon. So I think it's quite pertinent today, so it's important that we touch on certain things. So before we do that, we're going to give them a prayer.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Waha, Rakah, Wadash.
So yeah, before we get into the lesson, I'm gonna say double honors to the elders and apostles. I'm going to salute the brothers that's preaching on the highways and byways. You know, salute the hopeful elect. Salute the brothers that's, you know, staying in the spirit, staying fervent in the truth, and, you know, salute the sisters too. So yeah, well, first of all, get out Proverbs 30 and 20.
Proverbs chapter 30, verse 20. Such is the way of the... Verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness.
So yeah, because a lot of women don't like holding themselves accountable, right? So they always find an excuse. They either want to be the victim or the victim, right? So an adulterous woman would commit adultery on her man and say because she was bored or because the man wasn't giving her much attention, instead of trying to work things out of her man. Yeah, well, I mean, so that's the adulterous woman, and that's prevalent in this society. And the society defends the woman for committing adultery, right? So bring out Surah 25 and 21.
I ain't got that.
Oh shit.
I'll read it.
Yeah, man, these women are being encouraged to be harlots and commit adultery.
I like that. The water. All right, so Sirach, you said 20?
25 and 21.
Sirach 25 and 21, and it reads, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure.
Right. Because the beauty of a woman is going to cause you to stumble. Of course, we can look at a woman and be like, yeah, she looks beautiful. But at the same time, we can't get consumed in a woman's beauty, because that's as the scripture says, it's gonna bring us to a piece of bread, right? It's gonna bring us to a lower state, because if we fall for the beauty of a woman and get too consumed into the beauty of a woman, what's gonna happen? We're gonna be serving a woman.
That's right.
So we can't be over infatuated and can't be too lustful over the woman, right?
I got a precept. I don't know if you have it. You have Proverbs 31.
Yeah, no.
Huh? All right, let me read it quickly.
Tell me.
Okay, Proverbs 31, I believe, and 3.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 3.
Bring that out.
Give not thy strength unto women,
Give not thy strength unto a woman, man.
nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Right, because a woman can destroy you. Okay? So the Bible said don't give your strength to a woman, but unfortunately in this society, brothers want to give their strength to a woman until they get destroyed, man. Right. You know? Carry on, my love.
And you know, when you're overly consumed in a beautiful woman, a lot of things can happen where you might catch an STD, because a lot of these women are carrying STDs because they're being harlots, right? You may get thoughts. This might be a bit vulgar, but you may get thoughts to rape a woman because you're overly infatuated with the lust of a woman. These things happen. That's why rape is prevalent, because people are being overly consumed by the beauty of women.
And also, when you have sex, right? Let's say you didn't have sex for a while. You are able to live without sex. Once you have sex, what happens? Sexual activities has its own spirit. So then when you see a woman, you want to have sex, because like the more you go to gym, the more you want to go to the gym, right? The more you have sex, the more you want to have sex. But now you want to get more than the one that you're with.
Right.
Okay, because you're dealing with demons as well. So we gotta control that, man. That's very important, man.
Right. So yeah, bring out the same chapter in Sirach, but verse 25 and 26.
Come on. Same chapter, yeah? Come on. like it. Ecclesiasticus, which is Sirach 25 and 26. And he reads, 25, and he reads, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to dart abroad.
We can't give women liberty when we're raising up our daughters. We can't give them too much liberty because they turn into harlots. You can't leave a woman to her own devices. You can't, because we see what happens. Going out there clubbing, flying out to Dubai, Miami.
And when they go to Dubai, they go to have sex with those filthy Ishmaelites, man.
Right.
For money, for £2,000 a round.
Right.
You know?
When they go to Miami, you know, they're just, you know what's happening. You know what's happening.
They do sex group. They go in and they experiment sex group and they get popped.
Right.
Orgy, they get popped by so many men and that.
Right.
You know?
So that's why you can't, and that's why the father will choose a woman's husband, because a woman can't choose a man. She doesn't know how to choose a man. That's why a woman goes through so many heartbreaks, and when they go through so many heartbreaks, that's when they turn into harlots, because their heart turns cold.
Yeah, because the woman is a carnal. The woman is carnal. They're looking at, you know, Riri or Rara or Kojo or Kofi or whatever, or Brenton. Brenton, you know, is beautiful, you know, he's handsome or whatever, or, you know, she heard from a neighbor that Benton has a big D. So she want to go for the big D or whatever, but she doesn't understand that it takes more than that to build this relationship thing. Yeah, this men love big D, but they're watching porn as well. And they see these big D niggas. And they want to experiment and they become harlots, man.
Right.
You know?
Right, and that's what happens, and all that semen that's going inside, and that's piling up.
Yeah.
Then it causes the woman to be in a state of confusion, and then that's when trauma starts to arise, you know, and their thoughts are not being their thoughts. Now they're downloading the thoughts of the man. That's what happens.
That's deep, man. That's the science right there, man.
Right, that's science.
That's the
Because
science
there's a thing
right
called
there.
what's that thing called? It starts with an M.
No.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but yeah,
What
it's
you think?
scientific. It's scientific when a man ejaculates inside a woman and the DNA remains in her. There's a scientific word for that. But
Oh yes, okay. I don't know. I just know that.
Microtrimerism, something like that.
Microtrimerism. Can.
So that's what happens. And so yeah, bring out Sirach 9 and 6.
Right there, man. This is the woman that you should avoid.
Right.
All she don't get you in trouble. She might be being popped by the biggest group in
Bro,
this
I
area.
know about her from back in the day. No cap.
Is it?
Oh, that's what she was looking at. They were looking.
Yeah, I know her. She's from back in the day. Shoots.
Hard.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, she's a good she's a good let off. Something that you take to, like, you know, to release the stress of Babylon.
Right.
And she'll give it good to you. The way she walk, I can see that. But Malak, you have to voice certain things, innit? Right. So
yeah, bring out
verse 26, innit?
Sirach 9. Oh yeah, verse 26.
Yeah. Sirach 25 and 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go.
Right, because if a woman's not willing to,
the word is nine to be played with.
Right, because if a woman's not willing to submit, she's cheating anyway. She's cheating if she's not willing to submit.
Yeah,
because
she's cheating,
her eyes wandering now because
Yes.
she doesn't respect your masculinity.
Yes.
So she's seeking to submit to another man, whether it be sexually, emotionally, or whatnot. It doesn't matter. But because the Al-Shai says you can only divorce a woman if she commits adultery. But if a woman's not listening, she's committing adultery already because she's seeking other men. She might be already texting other men. That's adultery.
But you know what we say last time about knowing how to maneuver, even today. Not to take away from what you say, yeah, but like you said yourself, we're gonna have to be more wise when it comes to these women, innit? Because like you're gonna have to be more patient with certain women. Because women, the most I made them harlots. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So that's our punishment for going against our first love, which is Yahweh. So he made our woman, he made our woman harlot as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you meet a woman in the truth, just be patient with her, man, because she's gonna show you all those characteristics. But pray that the Most High finally, you know, but it's real, man. What you're just saying is real. That's what's happening. If a woman don't want to submit to you, that means she got someone else, you know, another digging it up.
Right,
you know?
Because the patience is to a certain extent. If she's submitting, but there's still certain things that she's doing that's not quite conducive, then that's when you have patience. But if she's just not submitting at all, then
no. If she just submit, I feel that's a waste of time.
That's a waste of time.
You know, it's just a waste of time, man.
If you see that, you know, she has some potential, and you know she's open to learning, she has open ears, you know, she's trying, then that's when you can be patient.
Yeah, exactly. She's trying. Then, but if she's someone that's trying to be like, man, she gotta go, man.
Right.
You know, giving her a bill of divorce, and that's once again, a woman would still say, yeah, bill of divorce. That means you have to sign a paper. No. What paper do I have to sign with you? We're in captivity, man. Let her have sex. Me and you. If I sex you, you're my wife already. But my word is bond, right? Word is bond. So if I say, man, that's it. That's it.
Right.
You know?
Bring out Sirach 9 and 6.
Sirach 9 and 6.
I don't know this app.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell him what to download.
Yeah. Sirach 9 and 6. When you're ready, I'll read it aloud.
KGVA vibes.
You can read it.
Yeah? Sirach 9 and 6. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thine inheritance. I'll read it again, man.
Yeah,
this one.
Yeah.
Give not thy souls unto harlots, that thou lose not thine inheritance.
Right, because you have the worldly term called tricks, right? And tricks are always giving their money to harlots just to have sex.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of these tricks go broke. Right? Trying to take these women shopping, trying to spoil these harlots.
Yeah, because they're better males. That's why the Most I say, I have called thee to show yourself to be men.
Right.
Gird up your loin like men, man.
Right, because what these tricks do, they lead with their money. They think they can't get the woman without having a certain amount of money, so they lead with their money just to have sex with these harlots, and they lose their inheritance essentially. They go broke over doing things like this.
Yeah.
No problem.
You know?
Just forget about it for now. But yeah,
Harlotry, man. Holes.
and that's
you know?
Yeah, that's what happens, man.
The holes. All our women are holes, man. Trust me when I tell you that.
Because
all our women are holes.
Even the ones that are virgins physically, mentally they're not virgins.
They're messed up. They got porn. They go on Pornhub and xvideo.com. Right? I used to go on there people back in time. So they go on that as well, man.
Absolutely.
They'll be having their little toys and that. The toys is rampant. The toys, what? If you go on Amazon, Amazon must be, whoever's selling that is selling every week.
Right.
All these women, that's what they do. But they want to experience that pleasure.
Right, yeah, that industry's booming because of the women.
Of course.
Buying all these sex toys and all that, and trying, because they've taken so much dick now, they're trying to get stimulated in another way because the dick's not enough no more.
Yeah, they want the big, there's one that's big like that.
Big.
They want to
Right.
So what you gonna do to please her? She got a big thing like that she's under her bed. These women are nasty, bro.
Right, because I remember years ago I was trying to tell a woman.
No.
Right? And she said, the dick's not enough no more, I need something else. I was like, what? How would you?
What?
Yeah, she was like, she needs a freak, like a proper freak. And I was like,
Woo!
and then she went on to say, I'm trying to find a man that to go to them swinger clubs. If you know about the swinger clubs, basically.
I know about swinger club,
man. Swinger clubs.
I know about swinger club, man. There's a lot in Central London. You go with your wife and someone else, or you can bring your brother, your friend, and then you you pop her.
Right,
you,
just
and her pop, you and your friend popping her.
A whole bunch of women, just naked couples, and you're just having sex with random people.
That's crazy.
That's the time when women have sex so much that's the only thing that can stimulate them. Normal sex can't stimulate them.
This kingdom is messed up. This kingdom is messed up, man. These women are messed up, man.
Wow.
They're messed up, bro.
Right.
It's real, man. That's why we have to pray that the Most High bring us the woman that's, at least, and there's no woman that's worthy really, just like we know worthy. Just like the Most High sees our righteousness as filthy rags. That's how these women are as well. They're not, but the Most High forgive them. They came, but they're being hoes, man. Now they're gonna learn to keep the thing closed. They're gonna learn not to open it every time, because they used to open it all the time. Every woman in this captivity has a man that's digging them up. You best believe that. Every man that's an age that's not a virgin or whatever, she got a man that's taking it every time. That's the way it is, man. That's why a lot of men just rather stay to the. Me, I stayed on my own for a while. The most I decided to bring for some reason, and we will see why he bring. But again, you gotta be careful, because some of them come to destroy you.
Exactly.
It's real. It's scary, man. But the Most High have mercy on us, man. This is the prayer, sincere prayer. May the Most High, because the woman you're with, you don't even know. She might have someone. She's in the truth, but she has someone that's digging it up. Because a lot of them, what happens is that they're linked, they're connected to another guy. It's not in the truth though, but they're connected to the other guy. They like having sex with him. So even when they come in the truth, when you have fights from time and you don't hear from her, she goes back to that guy.
Exactly.
Because she has the demon she's fighting for. She's fighting against.
Exactly. And that's why if brothers have a woman, it's imperative to have access to that woman's phone, because that's going to save you.
But you see, the thing about it is like, nowadays you cannot get access to these women's phones, because if you try and do that, you're never going to have a woman until Yahweh shall come back.
I mean, that's what I'm going to do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what.
So these women, all you can do is pray, and the Most High will expose her spiritually.
Yeah, course,
so you will see things that happen, you'll be able to. That's why I say to you, let us be spiritual. I'm talking to myself as well, because you never know anyone. You don't know people. You think you know them, but you don't know them. They choose to show you the aspect that they want you to see, the aspect of them or the angle of themselves that they want you to see. It takes the spirit to reveal. You might have a brother that do things on your back you don't even know, but you come into the work with you, but he's filthy. You take the spirit to reveal to you his filthiness, man. It's the same way that the Most High will reveal these women.
Absolutely.
Or she might say certain things like, it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna have sex with her for now. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Or I'm gonna do this. Like wisdom. Hey, we got a lot of work, man. This thing is not easy at all. This is the school of wisdom, and we should apply it, which is not always easy the case, because we human beings, we're not perfect. Carry on. What should I read again?
The same chapter.
9, yeah?
Yeah. Verse 8 to 9.
Verse 8 and 9. God. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 9 and 8. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire.
Right, because men that's been deceived by the beauty of a woman, that's caused them to commit adultery. Right, because today's Babylonian women are very open to committing adultery. They'll lie to you and say they don't have a man.
I'll give you an example, like a testimony. They say once you're starting to pop one woman, sometimes you open the floodgate. So what happens is that I'm at work and I see this girl, when I see her like quick talk and that, and one day she comes and tells me that her friend likes me. I say, oh, her friend likes, okay. So she takes my number, she says, and I said, why do you want my number? She said, no, take my number and then send me a picture of you so she can know that it's you, because there's two of us on that spot. And she want to know who is who. So I send my picture, she said, yes, that's me. I say, oh, that's him. But now, I say, I want to see a picture, but instead what she did, she came with a girl, but I don't like the girl. So I told her, I don't like the girl. Obviously, I have a number, right?
Nah.
I have a number, right? So now me and them will start talking. Guess what? The girl play like that to get close to me. So what happened is that she's telling me that obviously she got a man and that last season she went to get rid of him and that because she been with him since she was like a teenager. To now like she's in her 30s.
Wow.
So she say now she want to explore. And now she doesn't even know him because over at work I don't really show that side of me. People don't know what I do. So she don't even know, like, you know, and I see, wow, look at this. That's another case of adultery. And now mind you, when I was in the world, I used to be an adulterer. The demon is trying to visit me and she's a beautiful lady, man. Beautiful. She go, when I'm talking about it, you know what it is like. She got dark, she lies, she's beautiful, man. So that's the point you're making. Okay? It's real out here, man. It's real in the field. Women that have men, they're the one that actually cheat the most. I mean, to cheat you gotta have a man, but they're the one that are more sexually active the most.
You're the one that have men.
Yes.
Yeah, because they get bored. Because women are good with dealing with repetition, right? So once things start getting too repetitive, they're like, I need some fun.
Yeah, she wants something. She want, or there's a song, Jamaican song called Bun Fi Bun. So it's a guy that's singing and a woman that's singing. So the man is telling her, well, your man is cheating with you, he cheating on you. So you might as well pay him. Bun for bun. Bun fi bun, meaning if you bun me, I'm gonna bun you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So he say, come, we're gonna have a legal thing because you know the man is cheating on you. So sometimes when the man cheating on his woman and she knows, she wanna pay it back. Which is not cheating unless he's cheating with someone else's wife. It's not cheating technically, but in this kingdom, it's considered as cheating. The women feel now, if you go to another woman, although she's not married, you're cheating, so therefore she has the right as well to go out there and find someone to cheat on you.
Yeah, because women have a very vengeful spirit.
Oh, they're very vindictive.
Right.
They're very vindictive.
They want to get back. And they're gonna do anything at all costs to try and get you back.
Oh, they're gonna get you, man.
That's what's gonna happen.
These women in this kingdom, they're gonna get you, man.
Right. And especially the influence of because women are easily influenced by their friends as well.
Trust me.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially if their friends are single.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Trust me.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Facts.
That's a fact of life. Facts.
And their friends are telling, oh, come to the club. Come to the club.
Forget him, man.
Right.
And if her friend don't like you, trust me, she gonna push her to cheat on you.
Exactly.
She gonna push her in someone else, in one of her friend's arm. Hey, it's crazy, man.
Right.
See, once I found out about it, I couldn't wait to get my divorce and go, man. I'm telling you the truth. Once I understood the whole thing, I wasn't even interested. I was like, let me cut that off of my life and move on and do what I'm supposed to do. But that's a waste of my time, really. And this was not gone. Now, in this truth, although it's the same thing, but you're more aware of things, so you know how to maneuver better.
Right.
You don't give, first thing, you don't give your heart to a woman. In this truth, you never give your heart to a woman. Use her or what she's good for, don't give your heart. In the kingdom, it's going to be beautiful. But right now, don't give your heart to a woman, man.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, Sirach 26, starting at verse 8, going down to verse 12.
Sirach 26, right? 26 and
8.
Sirach 26 and 8. And it reads, oh no, you forgot the good part, man. You forgot one part. Let me go back to Ecclesiastes 9. Yeah, we forgot the good part, man. Ecclesiastes 9 and 10, bro. That's more, I need to read that.
No, I'm just saying, cool.
No, Ecclesiastes 9 and 9. He say, sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction.
Right. So avoid these things at all costs. Because in this worldly society is extremely what's the word for it? Is extremely common for a man's wife to also be friends with that man's friends.
Oh,
That's extremely common, and that's how adultery occurs, because now the woman starts, because the woman's eyes are always wandering, right? And if you show a bit, if you may show a bit more masculinity than her man. Now she's seeking something else now, because a woman's always going to be seeking something higher. You know, she's always seeking more strength. She's always seeking someone with more money, and that's how adultery occurs.
That's it, man.
That's how it occurs.
You know?
Because
It's crazy, man.
I've experienced that too. I haven't committed adultery, but I've been around my friend's woman, and she's just staring at me whilst he's there,
Exactly.
staring right in my face, and he's not even noticing because
You know what they do, yeah? They will look at a man.
6,000 words, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, they will look at a man, they will look at it, they will say, this guy must have a bigger deed than my man, you know.
Right.
Do you know these women? These women are deadly, bro. This is real shit. This is not a joke thing. That's why the way I play, I say to you guys, in this show, we're gonna make it good for ourselves. I don't wanna know your woman. Don't wanna know my woman. We're gonna keep it like that. Okay, when we together, you know, we together. These women have to stay away.
Right.
Like some people, they got camps, and then, you know, they got brothers, and then all the women come and they see them. Why are you doing that for?
It's not necessary.
She could be eyeing your men, you don't even know it, bro.
Right.
It takes one meeting somewhere, that's it. You popping a woman, you don't even know they're popping a woman after you're gonna be surprised.
The worst thing to go behind your back.
Yes.
They both go behind your back.
They both go behind your back. In the truth, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Word is
Come on, man. But we gotta be wise in this thing, man.
Well, be wise, because brothers try to, because a woman's in the truth, brothers are trying to treat her in a different way. You treat her the same way, because she still has the same mindset, pretty much. You know, she might be in the truth, but she still has the ways of the worldly woman.
Yeah.
So brothers are trying to make a distinction between a woman, an Israelite sister in the truth, and a woman of the world. And you treat them the same way.
No, they are the same, bro.
They're all the same.
The only difference that they were sanctified by Yahweh. It doesn't mean now that they change their ways. Because remember, they're gonna struggle as you struggle.
Exactly.
You struggle with certain sin, and women, that sin is that. So they're gonna struggle. Like I told you, she's gonna be with you, but she go and rah-rah on the side, got digging her up.
Right.
Until the Most High deliver us from that. So that's why you gotta have mercy with them and not give your heart and pray that brother don't have any sickness. This thing is real. Yeah. That's why when they say we are protected, because even if you meet a woman, how do you know she's not being digging up by some man? A woman can be the cleanest, but she can be digging up, and let's say she's not sick, but it's another demon. So that's why I say we live by grace, man. It's not the grace of the Most High. We're gonna get messed up out here, man. But even when they're in the truth, they go off as well. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have a woman, you're going to have a woman, but just pray that the Most High cover you with things. Against a lot of things, but it's crazy, man. That's why this captivity is not a place of arrest, man. That's why Micah 2 and 10 say what he says. They got their own car, they can drive quickly. Oh, darling, while you sleeping, you're tired, you came from work, you're sleeping, she comes out with a car, she goes and see Rara. Right. A quick dumping and she's gone, man. Right. A quick session. She come back like she haven't done nothing. She's cool.
Quickie.
How you doing? You right? I'll cook for you, you know. You're tired. You look tired. You got all these women, they're dangerous.
A woman will start arguing just to do that.
A woman will start.
Just to have an excuse. Just to have an excuse to go out.
Yeah. You know what? I'm fed up. I can't think. I need some time out. She wear the biggest t-shirt. Where are you going with this thing, shit? I'm going to see my friend. What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
So then you call, you're starting to have high blood pressure. Your heart starting to beat fast because you call her, say, I am not available now. Can you call me back, please? She's getting big. It's crazy.
No,
now she's coming back home and she has a little spring in her step. Right? Because she just had her fun. So now she has a bit more exuberance about her.
Yeah, she's happy now.
You know, why are you so happy?
Yeah,
for real.
And you're deceived now because now she's cooking you food and she's being more submissive.
Nicing you up.
Right, but it's the man that imparted that energy onto her.
Yeah. Man, y'all have mercy on us, man. It's not easy at all. It's not easy, bro.
Right, yeah, bring out
so
26 and 8.
And 8, yeah? Sirach 26 and 8. A drunken woman and a daughter abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Eyelids, that's a big one.
Yeah, with their lashes and that these
the
days.
big eyelashes,
Yeah,
big fake eyelashes. All of them are harlots.
If you see women wearing the, oh Lord, I must see. Yeah.
The eyelids, that's a big one.
And the way she talk, the way she do things, you know.
Yeah.
It's in her way. The way she walk, the way she look at you, the way she do things and that. Every time she sees a man, she like that. So the big thing about them is the hair. Like that. Voila. You have to be careful. You have to watch her, man. You have to watch her, observe her, man. But how does she act around your friend? When she around your friend, does she bend down to pick up the plate all the time?
Right.
You're not bending down when you, every time my friend comes, that's why you want to bend down to pick up things because you want to attract the guy.
Right.
Especially when they got the big derriere. That's the way it is, bro. They want to walk and they will be walking.
Right.
Just so that the guy can see. Then he's focused on that. Then he's hypnotized. He's looking at A like that.
Yeah, he's looking at you like.
He look at you like, boy, I don't know about that one.
Right.
Because you're a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're visual creatures.
And one day you go to help, you think he's there, took a knock, the guy left, you went to work, or trying to call him, you can't get to him, so I need to get him. And you're not going with bad intention, you know. And then she opened the door with the biggest, that day, if your most is not with you, that's it, man, you enter. And once you enter, one thing about it, it creates addiction. But it creates a memory in your mind, a dopamine. It releases dopamine. So now you create addiction, then you want to go back to that same thing. But that's your man wife. But you're already addicted. And she wanted to. So from time to time you get connected and do the thing until you get caught. And whether you get killed by your own friend or whatever happened, didn't it?
Beef, innit?
Beef or whatever. Yeah, you get peace. But I carry on. Right. Verse what? 11.
10.
I read 10 already. Oh no, I didn't. If thy daughter be shameless, and that's Sirach 26 and 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. I read on here. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, all right, and drink of every water near her. By every edge will she sit down and open a quiver against every arrow.
Right, so what do you think that means?
She can't say no. Have you met the women that can't say no to a man? There's women out there that can't say no to a man, man. Everywhere they go, they need to open quiver. It's an old word for vagina.
Exactly.
And the arrow is the D. Okay? The arrow is the rod of corrections. Okay? So they can't say no, man. Because they become harlots.
Women that develop a sexual addiction.
Sexual addiction.
What they call a high sex drive.
Yeah. Everywhere they go, they have to be popped. Right. Every work that they went to, someone was popping them. Right. Every place they went to, someone was popping them. You know? And these harlots, when the potential elect pass by, they don't want him to listen to us. Because they're wanting to be in that realm in the sunken place. Okay? But that's what the harlot do as well. A lot of the brothers are supposed to come and join us are not joining because of these harlots, man.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah, my luck.
Bring out Proverbs 22 and 27.
Oh, let me read. I need to read the rest, my luck. Yeah? Sirach 26 and 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. That's a good woman.
Right.
How many of them? A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. There is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Verse 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. So, a shamefaced, that's why it's good to have a woman. See, I love women that are this shy. When a woman is too confident, it's not good. For a woman, it's easily talking to the next man. Anything can happen.
Right.
But a woman that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because a woman that's too confident, she's developed masculine energy. She's developed a lot of masculine energy, and that's not a good thing. If a woman's you know, you got them
overconfident,
and
too independent.
You got them type of women that easily compensate with strangers. That's not a good woman to have.
Yeah.
When the woman's always compensating with strangers, that's not good.
Any man comes, she's open, she want to talk to him. Nah. What kind of nonsense is that, man? We want shamefaced women. We pray, but we can't get it for now. But the most I know what he's doing.
Right.
We're gonna persevere.
You need women that because you got certain women that they don't develop a certain level of comfortability with a man until they've spoken to him for a certain dispensation of time. You need them type of women, not them type of women that are comfortable immediately. But that's masculine.
It's crazy.
When a woman needs to develop a level of comfortability, it means that she's still tapped into her femininity.
That's right.
27, yeah? So I'm going to bring out Proverbs chapter 22, verse 27. If thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take away thy bed from under thee? That's not it, is it?
That Proverbs 22.
Yeah. 27.
Let's bring out Proverbs 29.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 3. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
Spending your substance, so you know that's what we're talking about in regards to tricks. We're spending their substance on harlots to get some sex. So bring our Amos 7 and 17.
Amos chapter 7 verse 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land.
So yeah, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is basically giving us many recompense, as in we've played a harlot with the Most High, so now He's allowed our women to play the harlot with us, and that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, I got a precept for that.
These women are out here committing all sorts of fornication. They're unabashed about being lesbian now.
Oh yeah, they love it. They love it.
Love it.
Crazy.
They like experimenting. How many times you see women kissing in the club?
I see women kissing women.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, bro.
Right. So I got Hosea 4 and 12. my people as counsel are the stocks, and the staff declareth unto them, for the spirit of whoredoms hath caused them to err. Alright? And they have gone a whoring from under the gods. Okay? He say now verse 14 say, I will punish your daughters.
15, yeah?
I will punish your daughters when they commit whoredom. So like I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores, and there is sacrifice with harlot. Therefore, the people that doth not understand shall fall. So that means because men as well, they're doing adultery, spiritual adultery. So I'll make your woman commit adultery.
Exactly, and a lot of women are being rewarded for being harlots.
Good.
A lot of women are millionaires after being harlots.
Best of life.
OnlyFans are being so-called Instagram models. They're being rewarded.
As well, no?
Exactly, they're all being rewarded.
Yeah.
Right? So they're getting, they're getting fame, they're getting money, they're getting all these different sponsors and all these deals with major corporations. Women are they're being greatly rewarded for being harlots.
That's right.
Even though deep inside is infected them deep inside emotionally because they're going through a lot of trauma. Right?
So they're not meant to be doing that.
Right, but externally, on the outside looking in, they're being greatly rewarded. So you bring out Genesis 30 and 20 and 15.
30 or 38?
38.
Genesis chapter 38, verse 15. When Judah saw her, he thought her to be an harlot, because she had covered her face.
So in the ancient world, women were ashamed to be harlots, so they'll cover their faces. That was the complete opposite vibration.
Yeah, man,
they're embracing it. Women are embracing being harlots, seeing their camel toe, seeing their breast. They're embracing it now. There is no longer shame in being harlots. But even then, there still is shame, and I'll tell you why there's still is shame, because our women being the daughters of Zion, they instinctively know what they're doing is wrong, right? So when you ask for how many men they slept with, any woman that's our age, right, they'll say below 2. I mean, they'll say below 5. Any number below 5, they'll say it. But you see, Edomite women, they'll be more honest about it.
Yeah, because they're the original harlots, man.
Exactly. So that's
the original harlots, man.
That shows you the different spirit. Because all women know they're supposed to be chaste. So that's why they tell us, oh yeah, my body counts 4, or my body counts 3. I ain't never. No, you rarely hear.
Time if you say 4, that means times 5.
Exactly. You rarely hear Jake woman that's my age, 23 or under, that says, oh yeah, my body counts 10 or 15 or 20.
You got Jake, you got a girl now, and they're 40 telling him, what's your body count? I only have 3. You got a 4th. Fuck out of here. You're 40 and you tell me 4 body count. Your body count is 4 and you're 40 in Babylon. You must be out of your mind. But hey, let's say that so that we don't. Me at this time I say, hey, it is what it is, man. I love me a harlot too. But I mean back in time, because hey, you have to listen, understand what you're in it. You dealing with harlots, so you might as well love. Hosea was given a harlot as wife. So we're gonna marry harlots as well. May the Most High have mercy on us. But if you think for it, how many brothers you know how to have virgin? Met a woman as a virgin? How many?
Not many, man.
I only know one.
When that prophecy of Isaiah 4:1 fulfills, a lot of those women are going to be harlots.
Oh yeah. Fact.
Right.
Sad thing though, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're going to be purified.
Yeah, they're going to be sanctified.
They're going to be purified.
But you're going to need a lot of mercy. You're going to have a lot of mercy to take a lot of them on.
Right.
Because be careful, that's a cast that's coming, For all you men now thinking, oh no, I don't have to take them because you hate the black women because of what you've been through. You'll be, greatly mistaken, because the Most High will get you for that. Right. Because you were a demon, but the Most High took you on, right?
What, verse 24?
You don't want to stick down the next woman because she's a harlot. Don't make sense, man. Then you're a demon, the Most High has mercy on you in truth. But then when it comes for you to pick up a woman, because she's a harlot. She's a harlot because of you anyway. If you weren't a harlot, spiritual harlot, she wouldn't be a harlot. Remember, she's a harlot because of you.
Right.
You went against God, and God is punishing you. That's why making your woman a harlot. Or the sister a harlot, or the woman in Israel a harlot.
Right.
So understand that.
Yeah, that's where brothers need to develop mercy, because sometimes it's not. A lot of the time, it's not the woman's fault as to why they're harlots, because sometimes the woman might have been molested when they were young girls. So now they've got a certain spirit. They got a certain spirit on them. Now they have high sex drive.
And I will explain to you. So basically, if someone force a woman from young, right, what happens is that it creates like a certain, at some point, a thing tickling. She needs a thrust. She needs something to come through. It's an addiction, man. I know. I spoke to women. I know what it is, man.
Right.
It's an addiction. Something at some point it tickles them, and then they want something to penetrate them. That's
right.
Real. So you take deliverance, just like you were a motherfucker, and then you came in the truth, and you needed deliverance. They will need deliverance. Understand that, man. Understand that.
Right, it's not always their fault, man. And even if they're raised in a certain way, they're raised without a father, there's no instruction, there's no order in the home, and they choose the wrong man, they choose the man, because at first women are innocent, right? And they choose the wrong men, then their heart turns cold. They go through these heartbreaks. Now they want to turn harlots, because now they're seeing that harlotry is working out for people like Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce. They're seeing that it's working for them, so they're like, you know what? If it's working for them, fuck being a good girl. I want to be a harlot now, because it's working for them.
That's bad for the good guys out there, because the good guys out here
but
are looking for...
The good guys always end up marrying harlots, okay? And the bad guys, they're the one that tapping these good women, because the good women are in the truth. You know, after that they go, Marlon, you good, yeah? Brother, more than me. How you doing, bro? I'm preaching the gospel.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I was around that area, somewhere around there.
Genesis chapter 38, verse 24.
You live around here?
And it came to pass about 3 months after that it was told Judah, saying, Tamar, thy daughter-in-law have played the harlot. So it's lucky. Say it again. Genesis chapter 38, verse 24. And it came to pass about 3 months after that it was told Judah, saying, Tamar, thy daughter-in-law hath played the harlot, and also, behold, she is with child by whoredom. Wow. And Judah said, bring her forth, and let her be burnt.
Right.
That's what Judah said. Judah said, bring her forth and let her be burnt. Our people didn't care about the harlotry. Women are burned for being harlots. Now women are exalted for being harlots. A lot of times women are getting pregnant, they don't know who the father is.
Man, that shit happen all the time.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That shit happen all the time. Hey, and I have something for that, man. Since you wanna go there, let's go. I got a precept for that. Are you done with that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring something.
And that's exactly why women can't be dealing with multiple men. Because these things happen. Right? It's out their biological function. It doesn't make sense from a scientific point of view. It doesn't even make sense. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's 24.
She had a baby through whoredom, innit? She was a harlot.
Yeah, because imagine there was no paternity test.
Yeah, for real.
Do you know what I mean? So that's
Tells
why...
you that the blood is the father. Yeah. So pizza, they burnt her.
Burnt her alive, man. They don't care about that.
It's mad, fam.
Right, so he said,
Yeah.
hold on, I need to find it because it's so, an opposition shall made of an opposition.
21 and 31, yeah?
Before you read it, let me. That's the last verse. That's the last one, isn't it? Let me. Inquisition shall be made. If I can find it, we move on. But if I can find it, come on, man.
Should I read it?
No, hold on. Oh, bro. Sometimes things are so interesting, it's like it's frustrating when you can't find. Hold on. Let me see. All right, come on, read it. I like read it.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
I'll read it. Yeah, read it.
Okay. Matthew chapter 21, verse 31. Whether of them twain did the will of his father? They say unto him, the first. Jesus saith unto them, verily I say unto you, that the publicans and the harlots go into the kingdom of Yahweh before you.
Right, so a lot of harlots are going to be in the kingdom. They're going to make it.
Yeah.
Right?
I think I found it though. Yes, so he said, that's Sirach 23 and 22. He says, thus shall he go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bringeth in an heir by another. For first she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High, and secondly she hath trespassed against her own husband, and thirdly she hath played a whore in adultery and brought children by another man. She shall be brought out into the congregation, and inquisition shall be made of her children. So that means that a lot of these men that do that, they're going to be put to death out here. And now the one that know that they messed up and they come in the truth, like you said, there will be a lot of harlots in the kingdom. Because we were harlots as well. We came to Yahweh. So they will be coming to us as well. So just like you were a harlot and you came to you in the truth, you're gonna get harlot in the kingdom, man. People, some brothers say, no, you're going to get harlots in the kingdom.
The harlots are going to make it.
All right, my lad, close your eyes.
Yeah, the harlots are going to make it. The harlots are going to make it. Before any brother that's trying to be over righteous, the harlots are going to be making it before you.
That's right, man. It's a fact.
So, yeah, that's why we have to have mercy on the harlots, man.
Right.
It's got to have mercy because, as I said before, it's not all their fault.
That's deep, man.
It's not all their fault.
I know I'm going to title this thing already.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm going to title this thing already.
Yeah, man. So,
That's good.
All right, then. Hopefully you were edified, you know. And hopefully Yahweh Tazah will be here next time and bringing it out again, you know.
and yeah, before we close out, I just wanted to say any woman that's watching this that may have indulged in harlotry or may be in harlotry now, pray that the Most High puts the spirit on you to turn back from the ways. Man,
it's never too late, man.
It's never too late.
All form of all manner of sin are forgiven except the blasphemy of the Holy Ghost.
Right.
You know?
It's
the Holy Spirit.
It's important for sisters to practice celibacy. If you don't have a man, practice celibacy. Right? You need to cleanse yourself, man. Practice that celibacy, close your legs. So, because that celibacy, that's like a fast, you know? Fast from all that dick, pretty much. So, yeah, man. And you know, when the Most High sees that you're serious, He's gonna have mercy on you. He's gonna put a certain spirit on you, and now you're gonna find a man. You're gonna find a righteous man of the Lord that might be a part of the elect. So, yeah, man.
Come on.
So, yeah.
Now we're gonna turn to the east, and we're gonna give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Waha, Rakah, Padash. One Yeshua. Babylon, your kingdom is falling. Abad Babol. Shalom, family.